There is an election in Georgia tomorrow. It's the special Senate runoff election to determine, will Democrats have a 50-50 majority, needing Kamala Harris to be the tie-breaking vote, or will Democrats have a 51-49 majority in the Senate? The race is in Georgia between incumbent Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and challenging Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker. Former President Barack Obama, you know the guy. Obama. That guy. He was in Atlanta over the weekend campaigning for Raphael Warnock. You really have to see this. Obama's really good at this, crushing Herschel Walker for his unintelligible rants of late, including one in which he talked about, what was it, vampires and werewolves? Take a look at this.
Every day he comes up with something. Every day. Since the last time I was here, Mr. Walker has been talking about issues that are of great importance to the people of Georgia.
Right.
Like whether it's better to be a vampire or a werewolf.
True.
This is a debate that I must confess I once had myself. When I was 7. Then I grew up.
Right.
In case you're wondering, by the way, Mr. Walker decided he wanted to be a werewolf, which is great. As far as I'm concerned, he can be anything he wants to be, except for a United States Senator.
Right. That's the critical part.
Since the last time I was here, apparently he also claimed that he used to let me beat him at basketball. But then he admitted that we've never actually met.
Right. That's typical of Warnock. I'm sorry, of Walker. Regularly telling stories that are impossible.
So I guess this was more of an imaginary whooping that I laid on him. Now, listen, this would be funny if he weren't running for Senate.
That's exactly the point. And as I've said before, listen, it's all fun and games, right? Trump running for president in 2015, 2016. If you had a Republican Party that was more like the Democratic Party, in which such an obviously unqualified buffoon didn't have a shot at the nomination, we could all laugh at the entire Trump thing. He never would have been the Republican nominee. He never would have become the president of the United States. That's not the situation we have in the U.S., unfortunately. Now, Raphael Warnock also spoke. I mean, it was a rally for him after all. And let's take a look at a little bit of that.
If we're honest, I believe in my soul that Georgia knows that Georgia is better than Herschel Walker.
Let's hope.
Come on. Georgia is better than Herschel Walker. You deserve a senator who cares enough about the people to actually know the issues.
Or at least an issue, if not the issues.
You deserve a senator who will tell you the truth. You deserve a senator who actually lives in Georgia.
Is that too much to ask? And as we recently found out, of course, what was suspected appears to be true. Herschel Walker really lives in Texas, and that's where he declares homestead exemption, and it's a whole other story in and of itself. We're down to the last few hours. If you live in Georgia, make sure to vote. We'll have results tomorrow night.